What is up, YouTube? And for you, we have more deck lists coming out of New Zealand. This run of deck list is from the Card Merchant tournament in New Zealand, and they've been doing online tournaments. So the first list we're going to be looking at here is Drew G's list from the tournament. He got top 4 with this, and I'm not going to lie, this is pretty cool, actually. Seeing Scrap Orcust in this format pre-release from Knight Grisu. So I'm expecting to see players kind of start to mess around, get their feet a little bit wetter with some of the new concepts and things once we start to see Echo see more play for these tournaments. So we have one Armageddon Knight, one copy of Nessie, one Jackalope, and of course one Tsuchinoko. We have one copy of Dargrepher, one copy of the Dragon Buster, the Destruction Sword, one copy of Gizmek Orochi, with triple copies of Jet Synchron and one O-Line. We are maximizing on our tuner options here. We want to make sure that when we get the resolution of our good guy, we're going to be going to town here. And Needle Fiber is a very good card. We have triple copies of Mr. Nibiru, one Orcust Brass Bombard, 2 copies of Symbol, and triple copies of the Orcust Nightmare. I still hate how bricky this card feels at points in this deck, but that's fine. We have one Scrap Golem, triple copies of Scrap Recycler, and 2 copies of the World Wand. We have triple copies of Allure Darkness, triple copies of Cold by the Grave, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Instant Fusion, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 1-for-1, 1 Orchestrated Babel, 1 Return. This feels a little bit lacking. I almost feel you'd want to maximize on more of these than this, but alright. 1 Rhoda, and 1 World Legacy Succession. Then we have 1 copy of Crescendo, with triple copies of Solemn Judgment. Definitely Judgment feels very powerful here as well. Very interesting choices for this, though. Then we have 1 Union Carrier, 1 Scrap Wyvern, 1 Anaconda, 1 Longrisu, 1 Lib, 1 Unicorn, 1 IP, 2 copies of Galatea, 1 Halifibrax, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Appaloosa, 2 copies of Dingrisu, and that 1 copy of our Instant Fusion target. Then we have triple copies of Chaos Hunter, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, triple copies of Dark Ruler No More, triple copies of Lightning Storm, and triple copies of Evenly Matched, wrapping up, well, a very interesting take for this deck. I'm very excited to see, like I said, where Orcust are going to evolve in the near future here. If they're going to just kind of be on the back burner for a little while, or if they're going to step on up and be a tier 1.5 deck. Now, we have Eldlich. Now, everybody loves Eldlich, right? You all love this deck. The 3 missing cards down here in the side for this are actually going to be Lightning Storms. So, don't worry, we got this. So this is a very interesting take on Eldlich. And it's not that it's not... Oh, excuse me. They're just missing cards. My bad. Correction. Okay? So this was 2nd place. This was piloted by Thomas B. out of this tournament. And basically, this is your standard build of Eldlich. Alright, we're going to be sitting here. We're going to be looking to control the opponent in the way that we know best, which is dun 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 control. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, triple copies of DD Crow, taking away your opponent's key pieces mid-combo. Very good. We have triple copies of Eldlich, the Golden Lord, and triple copies of Nibiru, wrapping up your monster lineup. We definitely have seen some of the earlier builds were playing Effect Veiler and other hand traps, but I believe that Nibiru has been the card that has really shined through the cracks in this deck and basically proven itself to be the top dog here. And we have triple copies of Cursed Eldland, triple copies of Elixir of Black Awakening, 1 Elixir of White Destiny, triple copies of Pot of Extravagance, with triple copies of Conquistador of the Golden Land, triple copies of Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine, only 2 copies of Golden Land Forever, 1 copy of the Guardian of the Golden Land, triple copies of Huquaro of the Golden Land, 1 of Pure Order, triple copies of Infinite Permanence, 1 Skill Drain, and 1 copy of Solemn Strike. Down here in the extra deck, we have 2 copies of Vampire Sucky, 2 copies of Nightmare Phoenix, 1 copy of the Super Soldier, triple copies of Juggernaut Libby, and triple Gustav Max, with 2 Volcasaurus and 2 copies of Blades. I almost wish that there was a way that we could actually fit in the Gaia Charger in this deck. That way we can go for maximum wreckage and the Volcasaurus on into the free attack. We have triple copies of Sphere Mode, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, triple Evenly Matched, and triple copies of Solemn Judgment, wrapping up the second place list for this. Next up, we have Mr. Eldlich. Now, this is the winning list for this tournament. Dexter Arm's Invoked Eldlich deck for this. So as you can see, we have similar properties to this tournament, where we actually saw coming, I believe this was before this weekend's Luxury Games tournament, which means players were messing around with this last weekend or had an idea of what they were doing. So once again, beautiful support interactions here. So we have triple copies of Nibiru, the Primal Being, triple copies of the Golden Lord, 1 copy Palladium Oracle Mana, triple copies of Alistair the Invoker, triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 1 Blue Boy, 2 DD Crow, and triple copies of Magician Souls. And then we have 1 Spell Book of Knowledge, 1 Eldlich Black Awakening, 2 Invocations, 1 copy of Secrets, with 1 White Destiny, triple copies of Cursed Eldland, and triple copies of the Magical Meltdown. And we also have triple copies of the Elixir of Sanguine, 2 Golden Land, 1 Skill Drain, 2 of the Pirates, and 1 Golden Land Forever, wrapping up your main deck. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Anima, 1 Almirage, 1 Linkuriboh, 1 Secure Garden, 1 copy of Crowley, 1 Alistair the Invoker, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, and 1 Unicorn, 1 Pallades, 1 Gustav, and 1 Juggernaut, 1 Kaliga, 1 copy of Macabre, or 2 Macabre, and 1 Purgatrio. Side deck here, we have triple copies of Lightning Storm, triple Dark Ruler No More, triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple copies of Evenly Matched, and triple copies of Solemn Judgment, wrapping up your first place winning list here out of this tournament. Definitely, I'm intrigued by the usage of mana, and it's actually really cool that we're starting to see something other than Apprentice Illusion Magician see play in today's tournament scene. It's really cool. And then last but not least, this was top 4. This was Thomas M's list. And I purposely saved this for the end because it's different. And by different, I mean it's Shaddoll Invoked. Alright, also, we see that trend that we saw near the beginning of the format where players were playing Dynamiscus as a card to potentially stunt the opponent's plays. Now that we've seen more play for Adamantia as of late, this might not be looking that good, but definitely against taking on opponent's Eldlich, getting it banished from play, can definitely put you in one of those winning positions that you want to find yourself in. So, of course, we have triple copies of Nibiru, the Primal Being. This card is so good right now. Minus your Eldlich matchup, by the way. Not so good there, but everywhere else it's okay. Triple copies of Shaddoll Beast, 1 Shaddoll Dragon, triple copies of Squamata, 1 copy of Trick Clown, triple copies of Alistair the Invoker, 1 copy of Ariel, triple copies of Wendy, and triple copies of the Hedgehog, with 2 copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, wrapping up the monsters here. Spells, we have 1 basic Polymerization. This is very interesting for a tech choice. Triple copies of Shaddoll Fusion, 1 Upstart, 1 Terraforming, and 2 copies of Invocation. 1 Foolish Barrow, triple copies of El Shaddoll Fusion, and triple copies of Magical Meltdown. And the traps, we have 1 Resh Shaddoll Incarnation and 1 copy of the Dynamiscus. Down here in the next deck, we have 1 Almirage, 1 Gravity Controller, 1 Secure Gardena, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 Alistair the Invoker of Madness, 1 Unicorn, 1 Boral Sword, 2 copies of Window, 1 copy of Rasian, 1 Apocalone, 1 Purgatrio, 2 copies of El Shaddoll Construct, and 1 copy of Macabre. Side deck here, we have 1 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 1 Starving Venom, 2 copies of Lightning Storm, triple copies of Dark Ruler No More, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, triple copies of Super Polymerization, and those 2 more tech choices here. We got our other 2 Dynamiscus in our side deck here, wrapping up your chunk of New Zealand deck profiles, you guys. So these were brought to us by Merchant. I'm going to be happy to see if they're going to continue on with the current format, or if we're going to see some Plunder Patrol good action here. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.